How many Filipinos were killed by America between 1899 and 1902? The truth might shock you. Nearly 1 million people. That's 10% of the whole Filipino nation gone. 1 million lives lost in just 3 years. That death toll matches the horror of the Rwandan genocide. It's worse than the first year of the Armenian genocide. It stands beside some of the darkest chapters in human history. But you learned about those tragedies in school. This one you never did. 10% of an entire nation wiped from existence. Picture this instead: 33 million Americans dying in 3 years. That's the scale we're talking about. A whole generation erased forever. And here's the part that makes it even more horrifying. Most of the dead weren't soldiers at all. They were ordinary people, women, children, the elderly, farmers, whole families. The American military didn't just battle an army. They crushed entire communities. Villages were burned until nothing remained. This was scorched earth warfare. Destroy everything in sight. Spare no one. Leave behind only ashes. These were the actual orders from General Jacob Smith. Kill everyone above the age of 10, he commanded. He wanted the island turned into what he called a howling wilderness. Filipino families were herded into so-called reconcentration camps. Inside there was no food, no clean water, no medicine. Sickness tore through the camps like wildfire. Cholera, dysentery, starvation, all of it. Thousands perished behind those camp walls. The American military stood by and watched them die, calling it protection. 34,000 Filipino fighters were killed in combat. But the total death toll climbed as high as 1 million. That means for every single soldier killed, up to 30 innocent civilians died alongside them. That isn't warfare. That's mass slaughter. 3 years, 1 million lives, 10% of a nation gone. And nobody ever taught you this. The Rwandan genocide is taught in classrooms. The Armenian genocide is formally recognized. The Holocaust is remembered, and rightly so. But the Philippine-American tragedy has been erased. Reduced to a footnote, maybe a sentence or two if you're fortunate. Why does this happen? Because America was responsible. And America doesn't teach its own atrocities. It teaches its own heroism instead. Its own liberation, its own exceptionalism. It doesn't teach that it destroyed 1 million people who only wanted the freedom it once promised them. 1 million dead. You never knew. Now you do. Type the number in the comments. 1 million. Let's make certain the world never forgets. Follow this channel.